Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Trev.invested, man. We is back with another YouTube video. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm currently driving right now, but we still about to get this video out the way, man. So as y'all can see by the title, I'm gonna basically just be giving y'all like a honest review, or not even a review, but just an update on me being sober from smoking weed for the last 3 months. We currently in August. Last time I smoked was in May. For those of y'all who don't know, I'm 21 and I started smoking weed at the age of 13. Started smoking weed at the age of 13 just by being around the big bros and the neighborhood and stuff like that. And give y'all a little quick backstory, a little history on me and weed. Like I said, started smoking at 13. Initially, y'all, when I first started smoking, it was more on some shit like, bro, even to this day, I remember, me and my brother, we both had said, we just gonna do it and try it, bro. We just gonna do it and see how it feel. My brother was probably like 16 at the time. I was 13. So we was like, we just gonna try it, bro, with our friends and see how we like it, whatever. So boom, we did it. And then it turned into some shit that was like, we was doing it when we got around our friends. And then the older I got, I started to venture off by myself and smoke with my own friends. Still doing it for fun. I would say it started to get serious once I turned like 15. For sure. Once I turned like 15, y'all, that's when it started to become like addiction. To the point to where it was like I was fiending. You feel me? I was doing some J shit, some junky shit. I was a fiend, bruh. Like, I'm talking about, nigga, going to school every day, high as fuck, geeked up, me and the bros smoking before we get on the bus. When we get out of school, we linking up and smoking and getting high all day, spending our money on weed. Nigga, I'm talking about, I was one of them people, bro, who like, oh, I can't do it without weed. I can't eat if I don't smoke. I can't do this if I don't smoke. And it just grew into addiction, bro, and it grew into something that I became very reliant on. Like, it was one of them things, bro, like, damn near you can't go without it. Like, so to sum that up, I was addicted all the way to the age about, I would say like 17, bro. Once I turned 17, but really 16, I had kind of just cut off everybody who I was hanging out with, and I just kind of got like isolated for real. And around that time, I also started fasting. So I would go like 4 days without smoking, then I would go a week, then I would try a month, I would try 2 weeks. So yeah, that's what I started doing, just building up that momentum of going without it. And I didn't start doing that, y'all, until I actually admitted and realized, like, nigga, I'm addicted to this shit. It's a vice. You feel me? So yeah, I started just fasting from it, bro. I would highly suggest that for y'all too. Even if y'all watching this video and y'all not gonna stop smoking, you feel me, bruh, at least fast from it, because you don't wanna have no type of vice, or you don't want anything to have a hold on you to the point that's like you can't go without it, or you gonna get mad, or you gonna get upset. I need some motherfucking chapstick, bro. My lips keep getting ashy. But yeah, like, you just wanna consciously do it. You feel me? If you gonna smoke, bro, just make sure that you aren't addicted, and you can go a week without it. You can go a month without it. And don't lie to yourself either, bro. You feel me? Do not lie to yourself, gang, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna know you lying but you. So if you lie to yourself, what does that say about you? Literally. If you lie to yourself, what does that say about you as an individual, bruh? So, like I said, if y'all not gonna stop smoking, bruh, just make sure that you have the habit and vice under control. Because if you don't, nigga, the weed gonna smoke you. And to sum it up, it's gonna fuck up your life. And you gonna be a nigga who broke. always thinking about good ideas but don't never act on them. A junkie, a nigga who always talking about what he can't do because he ain't smoke. You gonna be one of them niggas, bruh. You gonna grow and you ain't gonna have shit but a blunt. Nigga, you gonna be the nigga who ain't got nothing to his name, but the nigga got a gram in his pocket though. I know we all know a nigga like that, bruh. Nigga don't have nothing to his name, twin. But one thing he do got is he got a 3.5. You don't want to be that dude, bruh. So anyway, so yeah, y'all. And recently, like basically, I've been fasting since I've been 16. Like I said, I'm 21 now. So I recently, like the last 6 months, y'all. Well, really the last year, I've been telling myself like, oh, I'm gonna stop smoking, or you know, New Year's, I'm gonna stop smoking. I've been saying it, but it's been the constant same cycle of me stopping. I might stop for a whole month and then go back and do it. It's also a cycle of like rewarding yourself. You know, I would go a month without smoking and then be like, you know what, I deserve to hit a blunt. And you know what, I would smoke and then it would get right back to some everyday shit, just like, you know, anything else. And it's not like that for everybody, but like I said, I can admit, y'all, like to me, smoking weed was a vice. Literally, it was one of those uncontrollable habits that I was addicted to. And yeah, so anyway, like I said, been fasting since I was 16. In the last year, I've been just contemplating saying how I'm gonna stop, but I ain't really been stopping for real. But now, like I said, I'm 3 months in sober. And honestly, y'all, I'm not gonna say that I won't never smoke weed again, but I'll tell y'all the main reason why I'm not smoking. Because I know y'all probably wondering, like, nigga, why you not even smoking, son? Well, I'm not smoking, bro, because I'm on the path to becoming successful. I'm on the path to becoming a better me, a better man. And with doing that, I understand that you gotta make sacrifices, bro. You feel me? The same version of you that you are right now is not gonna be the same version of yourself that get rich, they get rich, or they accomplish goals that you might want to accomplish. To accomplish certain goals, bro, and get to certain places in life, you have to sacrifice. Like, that's just a non-negotiable. You know, I'm not saying it gotta be weed, but like I said, the main thing I want y'all to do from listening to me talk is be real with yourself, bruh. Don't be real with nobody else. You feel me? Don't be real with me, nigga. I don't care. It's not my life, nigga. Your life is your life. Mine is mine, gang. So whatever decision you make, that's what you gotta deal with. So only you know if weed is something that you need to sacrifice, or if weed is something that's potentially holding you back from making more money, getting in better shape, just overall elevating your life. Only you know that. So that's your decision to make if you're watching this video. But yeah, though, that's why I stopped, bro, because I just understand, like, okay, for one, nigga, you been smoking since you was 13, twin. You know how being high feel. Like, I'm not missing out on nothing by not smoking weed, bro. I've been doing it for so long. I know how being high feels. And not even just that, but like I said, I understand that this is one of the things that I do feel like was holding me back from becoming a better version of myself, a smarter version of myself, you know. And it's just one of them things, bro, like, that I'm able to be self-aware and realize, like, okay, doing this habit is not adding to my life, bro. It's taking away. Let me give y'all another quick story. Because what weed mainly did for me was, don't get me wrong, I would get high sometimes and have a good high, eat some good food, chill, do whatever. Call fun, I guess. But in all actuality, none of that shit was really like doing nothing for me for real, bruh. But when I was working, y'all, like a job, mind you, this is after I started my business. When I was working a job, y'all, I would literally get home, I would get off of work, and then I would tell myself, okay, I'ma smoke, and then I'ma still do some work. Guess what happened, y'all? I got high when I got off work, and then fucking 3 hours went by, and my ass sat on YouTube watching some videos, laughing my ass off, you know, eating food, scrolling on my phone. So to sum it up, nigga, it's like I was supposed to come home and work on my business, but since I smoked weed, I came home and fucking procrastinated and wasted time. I don't know how many of y'all in that position, bruh, but like I said, only you know if this is for you, gang. And I'm looking dead in your shit, man. If this is you, bruh, you gotta tighten up. Because if you don't, life is gonna pass you by, bruh, and you gonna be the nigga who I was just talking about, who ain't gonna never have nothing, but he gonna have some weed and he gonna be high. Like, come on, bruh. You don't want to be that guy, gang. And it's like, also, bruh, we growing up. Like I said, y'all, I started smoking at 13. I'm 21 now. I know it's different for everybody. Some of y'all might have started smoking in high school or after you graduated. But since I started so young, it's like, I see myself growing. I see myself growing with this habit, bruh. And it's just like, excuse me, as you grow, certain things you have to leave in the past, bruh. Especially, like I said, if you're trying to get to that next level. If you're trying to stay in the same position, then maybe you don't have to do that. But if you're trying to elevate and get to that next level, bruh, then you have to conquer your own habits, man. Because a man is his habits. I don't care what nobody say. If you show me your habits, bruh, I can show you your future, gang. Like, even in my current relationships, you know, with new friendships, stuff like that, I have no choice but to pay attention to somebody's habits, bro. Cause I can't be friends with no Jay. I can't be friends with no fiend. I can't be friends with no nigga who say he gonna do something and he don't do it. I just can't, bro. You feel me? I can't be friends with nobody who does not have self-control. Literally. Not associating, but me having a close relationship or being friends with somebody who does not practice self-discipline is going to end up hurting me in the long run, bruh. Literally. You can't tell me different. It's gonna hurt me in the long run because you are who you hang around. If I hang around a nigga who's not disciplined, eventually I'm gonna slowly start to become less disciplined than I am. So it's like iron sharpens iron, bruh. If I'm around somebody, he has to have self-control. She has to have self-control. You know, you can't be controlled by your vices, bro. Because if you are, you controlled by them, and that's self-explanatory. I don't even have to explain that. But let me see. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, if you can't control your habits, bro, it's just like I can't be with you, fam. Just sum it up. And yeah, bro. Like that's really like. Wow, that's really why I'm not smoking, bro, because I understand that I have to leave certain stuff behind, you know, and just grow all around. You know, that's just one of the habits that I cut out. That's not the only thing I stopped doing. You know, you got to go off of your track record and your history. For some people, it might be drinking. If you drink alcohol and you addicted, bro, this video for you too. But out of everything that I said, though, y'all, I would say the things that I've noticed, bruh, is that, you know, I have a clearer mind. I'm less paranoid. You know, I can move around. I'm still cautious and on point, but like, another quick backstory, y'all. Weed made me very paranoid, bruh. Like, I'm talking about, bruh, I'm not in the streets. I'm not doing, you feel me? I'm not doing nothing in that category, gang. But like, growing up, like I said, I was in poverty and shit, but, bruh, smoking weed just made everything worse mentally. Like, nigga, I'm out here thinking niggas looking for me and all types of crazy shit. Whole time, whole time I'm 15. I'm not nothing but a broke bum. I'm not nothing but a broke bum 10th grader who get high every day with the bros and listen to some fucking rap music. But just doing that by itself, it had me moving around like somebody out here trying to hurt me. Like somebody out here looking for me. Like I'm a target. all these weird mental things played a big part in my mind, bruh, at that time of my life. And it's like, with me not smoking, I literally see everything clearly how it needs to be seen now. Like, I'm no longer, unnecessarily paranoid. Like I said, I'm cautious, of course, but I'm not paranoid, just moving around scared as hell and, all that shit, bruh. I'm more focused, you feel me? Like, I'm more focused. I know exactly what I want to do in life. I know exactly what I need to do, you feel me? Something that smoking weed do, y'all, if y'all don't know, is like, you get a lot of good ideas, but you don't act on them. How useful is that, to have $1 million idea and say, ooh, shit, bro, that's a good ass idea, but you don't even act on it? Literally, bro, like, you really gotta ask yourself these type of questions, bro. That's what a lot of people who smoke weed do. They get a lot of good ideas and don't act on shit. It's pointless. But with me being sober, I get a good idea, I'm acting on it. You feel me? All of my goals, bro, I understand the actions that I have to do to get to accomplish these goals. Even when it comes to goals, y'all, like, you have to have actionable steps to get to them. I said that in my last video, but I'm reminding y'all, like, if you have a goal or something that you're aiming to achieve, bro, you can do it. But you got to have an action. You got to have a play. You got to have, certain official steps, like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You have to have all of those things aligned up. If not, it's pointless. And smoking weed ain't going to help that. And I heard a quote that say, like, bro, it's already hard enough to fucking be disciplined. It's already hard enough to work out. It's already hard enough to stay focused and, just evolve, bro, and become better. Like, it's already hard enough. So you putting the substance in your body is just making it even harder, bruh. Especially for the people who are on a self-improvement journey. I'm pretty sure any of y'all watching this video is most likely on that. If you're not, then it's not for you, but I hope you still listening. But if this is for you, bruh, fam, understand, like, if you're trying to self-improve, but you self-sabotaging and you're smoking weed and you know that it's not helping you get close to your goals, that's like chipping by your brain piece by piece. And it's like, long term, that does kind of mess you up too, because it's like, you don't need to be doing this shit, but you still doing it though. Like, come on, gang. And I really I was finna say something else just then, but I can't remember. But overall though, y'all, I would just say, like I said, I'm not saying that I won't never smoke weed again or hit a blunt, but it just has to be a time and a place. I'm trying to be in a better position in life. Even if I do start back smoking, it's not going to be on no everyday stuff. And that's just me personally, bro. I don't want to be high all day or every day. Like, I love being sober, I ain't gonna lie. I love being sober. It's like you really get to see life for what it is. You're not foggy, clouded brain. None of that, bruh. You literally have a clear mental state and you understand, again, what you need to do to get where you want to be. And something else too, like, I always used to ask myself, bruh, like, twin, I wonder how my life would look if I stopped smoking for a year. Or if I stopped smoking in general. Mind you, I've been smoking since I've been 13, so that's the last fucking 8 years of my life. So, what would 1 year hurt of me not smoking, bruh? And guess what? I won't know if I don't do it. So I'm gonna end the video by saying this, bruh. If you smoking weed, gang, and you know it's holding you back, I want you to just ask yourself, what would my life look like if I stopped smoking? What would my life look like if I put down the blunt for 6 months and just locked in and focused on my goals and focused on my life? What would my life look like if I just stopped smoking for a year? Ask yourself that, bruh. And like I said, You can lie to everybody else, gang, but you can't lie to yourself. Oh, you can, but you gonna know deep down inside that, you feel me, you lying to yourself. And it ain't gonna do nothing but hurt you in the long run. So I hope any of y'all who watching this video gain some type of information, knowledge, wisdom. I just hope that I helped at least one person, which I really have a strong feeling that I did. But yeah, man, I just want y'all to, take advantage of y'all life, bruh. Not be controlled by your habits and, do the things necessary, bruh, to get where you trying to get. Because y'all can see that's what I'm doing. Literally. That's all this is, bro. It's all just sacrifice for a better life. It's sacrifice for me becoming a better version of myself so I can attract and actually achieve that life. You feel me? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we out.